CZ Binance was wrong. In no way should Jasmy have been placed in the innovation zone or even talked about in the same sentence as a potential delisting. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy, the potential ulterior motive for CZ Binance and Jasmy, because he ain't even do all this with Terra Luna Classic, all right? So it got to be something there. But we're going to be talking about Jasmy, the utility of Jasmy, and why I personally have high conviction on Jasmy being the future of cryptocurrency. So if you like videos like this about Jasmy fam, go crazy, retweet this, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know your honest opinion on this Jasmy and Binance situation. Are you a fan of CZ, or do you think that there is an alternative motive for what CZ is doing? I'd love to know you guys' opinions inside the comment box. All right, let's talk about it. Shout out to my boy Horror, man. He should be speaking sometime this week. So my guy, and I forgot his name, but he put out a letter here to Jasmy. I want to give him full credit for this letter, but I've shared it on my Twitter. I can't pronounce his name, but y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. He put out a letter, right? We're going to be going over that letter and the utility of Jasmy. All right, so this was the criteria here that Binance put out, right? Okay, this is what they put out. They said this is the criteria of what happens when a token gets moved to the innovation zone. All right, this is what they're looking for. Commitment of team to project, level and quality of development activity, trading volume, liquidity, stability and safety of network from attacks, network smart contract stability, level of public communication, responsiveness to our periodic due diligence requests, evidence of unethical, fraudulent conduct or negligence, and contribution to a healthy and sustainable crypto ecosystem. You can see right here, Jasmy, as far as volume, I mean, what's we got here? 52 million in volume. So I don't think volume is a problem. And when I look at the team for Jasmy, you know, the Jasmy team, as you can see right here, is highly skilled, dedicated group of professionals who are passionate about innovation and technology. It is founded by former Sony president and senior management team, which have a rich and professional background. All right, so Jasmy team is full of a whole bunch of people that worked on Sony. They even pushed out a computer laptop brand called Via, which we've seen in the pictures of many people who work with the Jasmy team sporting these laptop brands. And they're also regulated, compliance in Japan, and family. Jasmy is also known as a national blockchain project, aka the Bitcoin of Japan. So when I look at level of what we talk about, trading volume, liquidity, we went over that. Commitment of team project, I mean, you're not going to get a better team outside of maybe Hedera and Quant or something like that. I think Jasmy is in the same sentence of those type of projects and utility tokens when we talk about team. So the team is there. We know that the liquidity is there. We know that this is one of the popular cryptocurrencies in the space. We just ran over 1 million tweets in a day. Everybody was talking about Jasmy. So again, Binance was wrong. Binance was wrong. But we're going to get into some more of some of the things that I like to focus here on Jasmy. And as you can see right here, utility. Jasmy is building the first blockchain PC in the world, all right, which will use Jasmy tokens. You can see that this blockchain PC is in cooperation with some big projects, Microsoft, Intel. They have alliances with some big advanced data tech projects here, decentralized text, recursive archaic, collaboration with overseas device companies like Sony. We just talked about Via and even Avita, and they're building distribution channels in Japan such as DIS. If you don't know, Jasmy plans on ushering data democratization. So you as the client, the consumer, we can protect our data. And if a company wants to use our data, we can monetize our data. And that's pretty much the main utility for Jasmy. But when you peel off the surface, it's just so much more, family. It's kind of hard hard for the eyes to see that Binance would really put this project into innovation. So they're also working on putting out a reward system to promote this data utilization through the DD coin, which is a stable coin. All right, and some of the features of this stable coin is Japanese yen backed stable coin. So we like to see that it's backed by real liquid advantages, supports Internet of Things data, inexpensive, fast transactions, local currency, in-game currency, no market value fluctuation, so consistent, can be introduced and listed by companies. We already know Jasmy is regulated and compliant in Japan. And again, and you have some use cases here with the DD coin, which is a stable coin again, can be used for other services within the platform, NFTs, ticket purchases. We talked about ticket purchases and how that'll be the future of NFTs, and investments in implements in fun and fan tokens. They even are partnered here with a soccer team. Oh, not a soccer team, excuse me. What it is, a football team. I guess you want to call it a soccer team, but this is who their partner team. I know some people call it football, but they're partnered here with a soccer team. Recently, Jasmy officially signed a cooperation agreement with Sagan's Tuso, the top club of the Japanese Football League. Jasmy has also become the official sponsor of the football club. Sagan Tuso currently ranks 4th in Japan and is also the first team in Japan that has not been relegated. Jasmy is launching fan tokens which unite fans with the teams through fan tokens. So not just this DD coin, right, the stable coin, but they're also launching fan tokens similar to that what's the name of the project? I can't think of the name of the project, but it's a project out there that does fan tokens. Was very, very popular about 6 months ago. Y'all know what project I'm talking about. Just put it down in the comments. But very, very similar to that project, rolling out these fan tokens with this football team here. So again, you're seeing the partnerships, you're seeing the sponsorships here. You feel me? They even have a NFT collection called the Jasmy Clubhouse. I also did a little deep dive and found out that they could potentially be working on a metaverse. So you're seeing a whole ecosystem right before our eyes. Jasmy could potentially here be rolling out a metaverse. I know a lot of people have been saying it in my comments. And also, family, we got the SKC Secure Knowledge Communicator, which my boy Zippy put me on. I've been doing research on this. And also, family, we got the SG Smart Guardian. And what I wanted to do is give you guys an idea how the SKC Secure Knowledge Communicator works and the SG Smart Guardian, which Jasmy is rolling out patents for all of these utilities. So, you know, these are one-in-one utilities that Jasmy are rolling out, and they also have patent for a lot of these use cases in utilities. So as far as the SKC Secure Knowledge, let's say you're a person who values their privacy and doesn't want companies to have access to your personal data without your consent. You can use SKC Communicator to manage all your personal data, including information such as name, address, and contact details, and decide which companies can access it. So again, you are in control. You're in control, owner of your data, family. For example, if you're signing up for a new online service that requires you to provide personal information, you can use SKC instead of KYC to decide whether to share that information or not. SKC will allow you to store your personal data securely and centrally, which means you wouldn't have to provide that data multiple times to different companies. This would help you manage your personal data for more efficiently and reduce the risk of your data being compromised or misused. And we've seen that on so many cases, how your social gets out there, your card number gets out there, and then we go through some type of identity theft. All right, so Jasmy is working to protect that. Not to add, these companies, these third-party companies, they pay for your data for other companies. So it don't matter if it's Visa, this, that, anything that you interact with, they sell your information out without your consent, right? Jasmy is putting the consumer, the client, in charge of your data, which we should have already been in charge, allowing us to monetize our data and make that decision ourselves if we want to share our personal data. All right, taking a look at the Smart Guardian. Let's say you have several Internet of Things devices in your home, such as smart speakers, security cameras, and smart thermostats, and you're concerned about the security of the data that these devices collect and transmit. You could use SG to register these devices on the blockchain network and set them so that you can only use them. By doing so, you would ensure that the data collected by these devices is transmitted securely and that no unauthorized user can access it. For example, if you're on vacation and want to check the security camera feed from your phone, SG Smart Guardian would allow you to do that securely without the risk of someone else accessing your data. So anything that we interact with, man, smartphones, these smart cameras, these smart refrigerators, your smart car, your data, your data is at your data can be compromised. Your data, it is a threat that your data can be compromised. And again, this smart guardian here, patented, and they put a patent on this type of stuff, protects you from that, family. It allows you again to it allows your data to not be at risk for someone else, because you got to understand there's always a third party company that's pretty much running these smart devices. Just think about your alarm system. When your alarm system goes off, they instantly call you. They got all of your information again, and you don't think that company may be selling out your information? Exactly. All right. So, I mean, these utilities are crazy in my opinion. Another one that me and Zippy was talking about, he was explaining to me the Ghost Drive, which is also a utility that they're working on rolling out as far as patented. It's an encrypted Ghost Drive here, and I wanted to, cover this as well. It says typically it requires a user to authenticate their identity, such as a password, through a biometric scan. Once authenticated, the user can access the files stored in the Ghost Drive, which are encrypted to prevent unauthorized access. One possible use case for a Ghost Drive is to store sensitive data such as financial records, medical information, or personal documents that you want to keep confidential. By encrypting the data and storing it on a Ghost Drive, you can prevent unauthorized access even if your computer is lost or stolen. This is next level stuff. And I know people are going to comment in the comments like, oh man, anybody can create that. I get it. Anybody can create a website and put things together. But I don't think no one would go into depth like this, a rolling out utility that makes sense for the entire ecosystem. Okay, the entire ecosystem is centered around consumers' data and the ability to protect your data, personal data locker, protect your data, and if you want to, monetize your data. So in conclusion, Jasmy is more than a token. It is a groundbreaking innovation that has captivated the cryptocurrency community, first in Japan and all around the world very soon. With its unique features and strong fundamentals, Jasmy has established itself as a great token with immense potential and a lot of utilities. And we just covered that. Salute to my guy who wrote this letter. Oh man, this was crazy. This was crazy letter. Salute to you, man. You put a lot of effort in this. I love what I'm seeing from the Jasmy. It even made me even more of a believer in my investment and increased my conviction here. Jasmy has a lot of patents, launching the first blockchain PC, has a partnership with great global companies. The team behind Jasmy compromises a group of exceptional individuals, each bringing a wealth, experience, and knowledge to the project. Among them are former managers from renowned companies like Sony, whose expertise and insights have proven instrumental in shaping the success of Jasmy. So, I mean, I don't know how y'all personally feel about Jasmy, but this price action is sexy as a MF looking at 204, because I know I can get 100,000 Jasmy tokens for only $482. So let's say if you want to put yourself on a buy plan and you want every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks to buy 100,000 at this price, to me, this is a buy zone, because when we think about the utilities, when we think about this project, again, also known as the National Blockchain Project in Japan, who's to say this thing can't hit a $50 billion market cap? I mean, we've seen meme coins, hit $50 billion market caps. Okay, we've seen meme coins. They say the next bull cycle will be the utility run. So I would want to personally have some utility tokens in my bag. When I look at Jasmy, H-Bar, Quant, these are game changers, world changers, utility that has a real use case, family, and patent utility. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Jasmy. Let me know in the comments how much Jasmy you've bought in this dip. What do you think about the utility and the potential beef between CZ, Binance, and Jasmy, Greenfield, Binance, and how CZ is rolling out his own data democratization project? I'd love to know you guys' opinions, man. Salute to whoever wrote that letter, man. I'm gonna give you full credit on my Twitter. Go look at my Twitter, Crypto Millie. I gave him full credit, and you can check out the full letter, the letter in full right there. All right, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Jasmy, and was Binance wrong? It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm out.